takes a great deal of training at a high level of education to become a pharmacist. You'll need to be a postgraduate and have special certification, but through universal healthcare, more and more people have access to medication, meaning that pharmacists have seen a pay increase of more than $4,000 a year as the need for more qualified dispensers arises. The average earning of a pharmacist is about $120,000 a year. Due to the economic problems worldwide and the increase in automation in the field, you have a fairly low chance of getting hired as an air traffic controller. Sorry about that, it's just the way it is. You'd be in charge of guiding air traffic, and obviously there's significant level of pressure involved in the job, but controllers can expect to earn $120,000 to $100,000 a year. But as I said, sorry, you're probably not going to get that job. Give it up. Booting podiatrists and lawyers out of the top 10 is the relatively new field of data science. Since this burgeoning industry is of such great importance to massive organizations, trained data scientists who are able to extract information and report on high volumes of data will be pulling in a cool $120,000 to $400,000 every year. Although orthodontists are still incredibly well paid, their average earnings have actually fallen by almost $20,000 a year since 2014. Still, even though you probably hated yours as a teenager, these experts in straightening teeth still earn on an average of just over $129,000 every year. So yeah, and they do that just by poking around in your mouth. Lucky fellas. At the heart of the oil and gas industry are petroleum engineers, and these make up a massive chunk of the US economy. In CareerCast.com's report, this profession is predicted to expand hugely over the next 3 years, which is weird because there isn't that much petroleum around. Anyway, those in the industry are on average earning about $130,000. Now, you might be even more terrified of your dentist than you are your orthodontist, but getting into the profession can be incredibly lucrative. Even though the process of becoming a dentist is extremely in-depth, you'd be earning an average of $146,000 every year. Obviously, it's a bit more nasty work than being an orthodontist though, let's be honest. Senior executives in America's huge organizations might be further down this list than you'd expect, but CareerCast's report ranks them only at 4th place. Although they're not exactly bad off. I mean, due to the high stress and challenges of dealing with thousands of employees and other pressures, senior executives earn on average about $173,000 a year. Despite being knocked from the number 2 spot it held in 2014, the general practice physician again ranks among the most highly paid career in the United States. As more and more people access healthcare, demand for general practice doctors is on the increase, meaning that they earn about $180,000 a year. In order to practice psychiatry, you'll need to become a doctor of medicine first, which is probably quite a lot of work. After that, there's a significant amount of practice and other hurdles to overcome before you be a fully fledged psychiatrist. Also, while many psychiatrists practice in their traditional offices, many more are starting to work in outpatient care facilities, which bring their own unique challenges. As such, psychiatrists can expect to earn $181,000 annually. Unsurprisingly, surgeons are believed to have the highest paying jobs in the United States. Wages wildly vary depending on the kind of surgery being performed, but one thing's true of all surgeons: they must undergo some of the most rigorous training of any profession in order to be able to operate on people. After completing medical school, many surgeons go through a residency of as much as 8 years before becoming licensed surgeons and choosing their specialities. Given the sheer amount of work involved just to become fully qualified, surgeons earn an average of $350,000 to $100,000 every year. But to be honest, I think I'd rather just stay at home and make videos and earn a lot less money than that, because I don't want to be putting my hands inside of other human beings and getting them covered in blood and all that. Nah, not for me. You do that. I'm happy.